What if I told you that the last 3 months of your life could determine the next 3 years, or even the next 3 decades? Think about that for a second. Most people drift through life as if time is infinite, as if tomorrow is guaranteed. But here's the harsh truth. Tomorrow is not promised, and every single day you waste is a day you will never get back. That's not philosophy. That's reality. Now here's the dangerous illusion. Your brain loves comfort. It loves routine. It loves the safety of doing the same things over and over. But comfort is the biggest trap ever designed to destroy human potential. It whispers, "You've got time. Don't worry. Start tomorrow. Relax today." And while you're believing that lie, days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. And before you even notice, years are gone. Your dreams rot inside you while you're still breathing. But here's why this exact moment is different. If you commit to these last 3 months, truly commit, with absolute obsession, you can reprogram yourself, almost like rewriting your own operating system. Your habits, your thinking, your focus, your self-image, they are not permanent. They are patterns, and patterns can be rewritten. In fact, the brain doesn't care if you've been lazy for 10 years. What it cares about is intensity and repetition in the now, which means in just 3 months of radical, deliberate action, you can literally replace the old version of yourself with someone unrecognizable, someone unstoppable. And let me manipulate your mind with one final truth. If you don't do this, nothing changes. You'll watch this video, you'll nod your head, you'll maybe feel inspired for an hour, and then you'll slip right back into the same cycle of wasted days. But if you let this idea burn into you, if you let it brainwash you, then these last 3 months won't just improve your life. They will completely destroy your old one and rebuild something greater. So ask yourself right now, are you ready to kill the old you in the next 90 days? Or are you going to watch yourself decay slowly, blaming time, luck, and fate? Because by the end of this video, you won't have excuses left. You'll only have a choice. Step 1. Kill the illusion of time. Here's the first thing you need to brainwash yourself into understanding. You do not have time. Every single day you wake up and delay your dreams. You're not resting. You're not waiting for the right moment. You're digging your own grave. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, "I'll start tomorrow"? And how many tomorrows have already passed? Dozens? Hundreds? Maybe thousands? You see, the brain is a master liar. It convinces you that you're safe because the clock is still ticking. But time is not your ally. It's your executioner. The more you delay, the sharper its blade becomes. If you want these 3 months to mean anything, you must begin with one mental rewrite. You have no more time to waste. Treat every day like borrowed time. Treat every morning like your last. Because only under the pressure of urgency will you finally begin to act with the force required to change everything. Step 2. Destroy comfort before it destroys you. Here's the second truth. Your comfort zone is not your friend. It's your cage. Comfort is the most beautiful poison in the world. It feels warm. It feels safe. But it's silently killing you. Ask yourself this. Are you living, or are you slowly dying in comfort? You already know the answer. If you want to make the last 3 months count, you must commit to discomfort. That means waking up earlier than your brain wants, working longer than your body feels, pushing harder than your emotions scream. The human mind doesn't grow in comfort. It rots there. Growth comes only through discomfort, resistance, and deliberate suffering. For these 3 months, stop chasing balance. Balance is for people who settle. If you want transformation, you must be willing to burn comfort to the ground and build obsession in its place. Step 3. Rewrite the code of your habits. Now let's talk about habits. The invisible chains that control your destiny. Right now, whether you realize it or not, your life is nothing but the sum of your repeated actions. Your diet, your phone usage, your routines, they're all patterns of habit running on autopilot. Here's the brainwashing truth. If you don't reprogram these habits, nothing will ever change for you, no matter how many motivational videos you watch. For the next 3 months, you must install habits like code into your brain. Wake up at a fixed time. Train your body daily, even if it's 20 minutes. Move with intensity. Limit distractions to 0. Replace your environment with cues that force productivity. No junk food in the house. No phone near your bed. No toxic people in your space. Because habits don't care about your excuses. They only respond to repetition. 3 months of reprogramming habits is enough to make your new life automatic. Imagine walking into your future with new habits so deeply ingrained that success is no longer an effort. It's simply who you are. Step 4. Obsess over one mission, not 10. Here's where most people fail. They try to do too much at once. They chase 5 goals, 10 passions, 20 projects, and they wonder why they burn out. The truth is brutal. Scattered focus equals scattered results. If you want these last 3 months to truly change your life, you must pick one obsession. Just one. One mission, one goal, one war. Maybe it's building your body. Maybe it's starting your business. Maybe it's mastering a skill. But whatever it is, it must consume you. When you focus on one thing with brutal obsession, you don't just grow, you explode. Your brain rewires faster, your energy aligns, and momentum compounds. So in these 90 days, cut off the noise. Eliminate every kind of important goal. Pick the one obsession that terrifies you the most and pour every ounce of yourself into it. Step 5. Surround yourself with brutal accountability. Here's the hidden truth nobody wants to admit. You are weak alone. If you were strong enough, you wouldn't be here. You'd already be where you want. What holds you back is not a lack of knowledge, but a lack of accountability. For the next 3 months, you must build an environment where failure is impossible. That means surrounding yourself with people who demand more from you, not less. People who will laugh at your excuses, who will call you out on your laziness, who will make you feel shame if you backslide. If you can't find such people, then use public accountability. Announce your mission online. Put your reputation at risk. Make quitting embarrassing. You see, human beings will endure pain, but they will do almost anything to avoid shame. So use that. Make failure so humiliating that your brain forces you to keep going. Step 6. Embrace the death of the old you. The final and most important step. You must accept that the old version of you has to die. That lazy, distracted, excuse-filled identity, that person is not allowed to enter the future you're building. And here's the brainwashing truth. Change is not about improvement. Change is about death and rebirth. You cannot become the new you while still clinging to the habits, the mindset, the friends, and the stories of the old you. So for these 3 months, treat every day as a funeral for who you were and a birth for who you're becoming. Every time you say no to distraction, you bury the old you. Every time you push through pain, you bury the old you. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you bury the old you. By the end of 90 days, if you do this correctly, you won't even recognize yourself anymore. You'll look back at the old version of you and wonder how you ever lived that way. So here we are, the last few seconds of this video, and maybe the last few seconds of the old you. Think about what you've just heard. If you actually apply this for the next 90 days, you won't just improve. You'll erase the weak, lazy, excuse-filled version of yourself and replace it with someone your old self wouldn't even recognize. But here's the dangerous part. Most people will still do nothing. They'll nod, they'll feel motivated, and then they'll scroll to the next video, convincing themselves they'll start tomorrow. And that's exactly why most people stay the same for years. But you're not most people, right? Or maybe you are. And that's the test. In fact, I want you to comment right now and prove which side you're on. Are you going to bury the old you in the next 3 months? Or are you secretly still married to your comfort zone? Be honest. If you're serious, Drop a comment saying, "I'm in 90 days." If you're not, then at least admit it, because trust me, the people who commit in writing are the ones who actually make it happen. And here's the funny part. Months from now, someone will come back to this video, scroll down to the comments, and see who actually committed and who didn't. Imagine how embarrassing it would be to see your name under "I'll start later." So go ahead, mark your choice in the comments. Either join the 90-day war or expose yourself as someone who let life keep slipping away. The choice is yours. But remember, the clock is already ticking.